In this video, I'll show you how to use Binance Pay, which is where you can send and receive crypto for free within Binance. The way we get to Binance Pay is in the top right-hand corner of the app. The very top right-hand corner, you can see this icon. So you want to click that and it takes us through to the pay screen. Now from here on the left-hand side at the top, you can see pay and then your Binance ID. This is what we can use to send to other users as well. So if you know the other person has a Binance account, just ask for their Binance ID. When they share that with you, you can then use that Binance ID to send crypto over to them. Now, obviously, we need some crypto in our account first. If you don't know how to do that, go to the description below. I'll leave a full video guide for getting set up on Binance, including how to set up your account, how to get money in and out and everything like that. So you can watch that if necessary. If you don't have a Binance account yet, I'll also leave a sign up link where you can get a bonus when signing up. So in the top left-hand side, it says send to Binance user. So we're going to click that. And then it says, how do you want to find this user? Well, if you know their email ID that they have with Binance, then you can ask for that, or their phone number that is linked to their Binance account. You can also search with that as well. I'm going to use Binance ID. It's a little bit easier, right? So you can be sure that they can just send you their Binance ID. So you need someone with another Binance account. And then from here, once you've got that and they give you that ID, you can just paste it in or write it in. So I'm going to paste, this is the Binance ID, and I'm going to press continue. Now it's searching for that user, right? So if the ID is wrong, then it obviously won't go through. Also be sure that you don't make any mistakes with that, because once you make a payment with Binance Pay, you can't reverse it. And so you might send it to the wrong user or something. So be like 100% sure that they send you their Binance ID and it's the right ID that you want to send to. From here, what we need to do is choose how much crypto that we want to send over. Up at the top, it says USDT. I can click this. And what it does is give me a list of the cryptos that I have in my account. And so you don't have to send a stable coin, although most people probably will. You can send any crypto that you have, if it's Bitcoin or anything else. You can choose that crypto. It's going to show you how much you have in certain accounts. And it doesn't matter where it is in your accounts. You can just choose that crypto. So I'm going to choose USDT. That's fine. And you can send it over. From here, you just want to choose how much you send, like this. And it says, here's your USD balance, here's how much you can send and everything else. So that's fine. You can also put a note to the payee if you want to click that, just say hi or whatever. So you can do that. But if everything is confirmed, we can go ahead and send the money. So I'm going to press continue here. Notice that at the bottom left, there's also a calendar icon. So if you want to schedule this, you can do, but I'm going to press continue and it's going to say confirm. Notice that it checks the user ID for me. And if they have a nickname or anything else, you can check that with them. So the amount that I'm sending, the account that it's coming from, everything else. Down at the bottom, just press confirm. That will send the crypto from your account over to the other account. If you're sending crypto to someone that doesn't have a Binance account, this is actually totally fine as well. And what you need to do is ask for their on-chain address. This is a crypto deposit address or a crypto wallet. So if they're using a different crypto exchange and not Binance, you can still send them crypto through Binance Pay. Now, the difference here is that because you're sending a transaction on a blockchain, you usually have to pay a fee for that. And that's going to change depending on the blockchain. In fact, some blockchains are actually free and some you have to pay for. In any case, what you need to do is ask the other person if they have a different crypto exchange account, what is their on-chain address for a certain crypto. So let's say that you want to send some USDT to someone and they're using a different crypto exchange. What they need to give you is their crypto on-chain deposit address for the crypto that you want to send. Once they give you that, then you can actually input that into Binance Pay. The way that we do that is at the top right-hand side, you can see send on-chain. So let's click here and it says, which crypto do you want to send over? I'm going to send some USDT. And then from here, it says, what is the address? You can see up at the top, you need to find the address. So if they give you an address, let's say that they want to receive USDT and they want to receive it on the Tron network. So you choose the network here, for example, Tron TRX. So I can click that and then it says, what is the address? Go and get their address. They need to give that to you. You can put their address in here and then withdraw any amount that you want. Notice that you have to pay a small fee here of $1 USDT, $1 to send the transaction. You can also receive crypto with Binance Pay as well. So in the same screen on the left-hand side, press receive. And then this is your QR code. So if another person has Binance, they can just open their app, scan, and it will auto populate with your ID details. Down at the bottom, if you're not next to someone, you can send a payment link as well. So click that. And then you can just have the currency that you want to receive up at the top. So you can choose that the amount that you want to receive, and you can send that via a chat application. When the other person clicks the link, it's going to go into their Binance and auto-populate with your details and also with the payment that you're requesting. There's also some settings within Binance Pay that you may want to change around. Up in the top right-hand side of the app, there's the settings icon. So click that, payment priority order. This just chooses which stablecoin that you send first if you're sending stablecoins. So let's say that I want to send $50, but I've got $20 of USDC and $80 of USDT. Well, if USDT is first, then you're just going to send all USDT. If USDC is first, which you can put up to the top, then all you have to do is put that to the top, and then you can clear out the USDC, and then the rest will be taken from USDT because it's second. So you can choose that as you want. There is also an option to set a pay pin down here in the middle. So each time that you set a payment, it's going to ask you for your pin. In any case, these days, Binance is going to ask for your biometrics that are probably logged in. So Face ID or Touch ID, you'll probably have to do that when sending the payment anyway. But you can set that up as you want. If you want a full guide for Binance, then I'll leave that linked in the description. If you're a new user, you can get a bonus when you sign up by the link below in the description as well. I'm James, this is MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.